Welcome to day 38 of tapping every day. My name is Dalton, and EFT tapping pretty much saved my life, so I'm trying to pay that forward by teaching other people how to use EFT tapping to reprogram your subconscious mind and their nervous system and their energetic capacity so they can be, do, or have pretty much anything they want. Like I said, today is day 38, and we are well into the second block of the 12 blocks of this program. And this block is all about self-love, self-trust, self-confidence, coming back home to yourself and feeling safe there and being confident in what you can do from there. And the script today is basically a script. I titled it like saying yes to myself first, but going back and reconsidering what I wanted to say in the script, it's not exactly the right title. This script isn't so much about like selfishly putting yourself before others, like that kind of a thing. It's more based on you being kind of taught to say yes to things that maybe you don't want to say yes to, but you say yes to them anyway because you're afraid of what the other person might think of you if you say no. Whether that's like going to a restaurant you don't want to go to, really any type of plans that you don't want to go to, helping them do something that maybe doesn't feel exactly congruent to how you feel. And every time you do that, you kind of chip away at your own self-trust of like, why should anyone watch out for me if I don't even have my own back in setting these boundaries. So going forward, just keep that in mind, that the phrasing might sound a little bit pushy is not the right word, but it definitely is stern and right to the point, because this script I kind of based off the teachings of Louise Hay, and if you've listened to any of her stuff or read her stuff, she gets right to the point, which is something I love. So again, as always, don't tap on things that unless they feel congruent, safe, truthful to you. If they don't, just ignore them, skip them, say the previous affirmation. It all works. And we'll start today like every day on the side of our hand, the karate chop point. And just repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. Even though I've ignored my needs to please others, I deeply love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I've said yes when I really wanted to say no, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though at times I've put others first and forgotten about myself, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Take a deep breath and release it. And I can already feel how much I also needed to hear this today, because as a reminder, even though I've gone through a program like this previously that I've made myself, I'm still working on all these things. There's always something to work on. So with that being said, we'll move on to the next section, which is actually tapping to the points. So we'll start at the top of the head and repeat after me. I've said yes to avoid guilt or conflict. I've prioritized others' comfort over my own truth. I've feared that saying no would make me selfish. I felt responsible for how others feel. I've abandoned my needs to be seen as good. And I've ignored my own voice in the process. This pattern has left me tired and disconnected. And I now choose to release it with love and compassion. It's safe for me to listen to myself now. I breathe into my center and feel what's true. My yes and no are both sacred and valid. I don't have to apologize for honoring myself. I offer myself deep inner permission to exist comfortably. My body is relaxing as I return to myself. I'm allowed to pause, check in, and respond honestly. This is what saying yes to myself feels like. Maybe I can say yes to me without guilt or shame. Maybe my needs matter just as much as anyone else's. I'm learning to honor my energy and my boundaries. I can choose what's right for me without apology. I don't need to prove I'm a good person. I already am. Each time I choose myself, I rebuild trust. It's okay to put myself at the top of my own list. I'm beginning to say yes to what nourishes me. I choose myself boldly, consistently, and lovingly. I speak and act in alignment with my truth. I say yes to what fills me and no to what drains me. My voice is clear, strong, and rooted in self-care. I give myself the same care I offer others. I am worthy of prioritizing my joy and well-being. I am no longer afraid to honor what is true to me. I am devoted to saying yes to myself first. I live from a place of deep self-respect and inner clarity. My yes is powerful and my no is peaceful. I honor my needs with courage and conviction. I say yes to myself without guilt shame, or fear. My life reflects what truly matters to me. I feel empowered, aligned, and deeply self-trusting. I no longer betray myself to please others. This is happily who I am now. I welcome this new reality with gratitude, grace, and excitement. Take a deep breath, and we'll do some self-havening for the final affirmation. Just repeat after me. I say yes to myself with love, with clarity, and without apology. I say yes to myself with love, with clarity, and without apology. I say yes to myself with love, with clarity, and without apology. So I hope you feel a little bit better after that one. I know I feel a little bit lighter, and like I said, saying yes to myself first, how I titled it initially, as you can see, it's not really the exact meaning I wanted to come across. Two of the lines that really define this whole idea for the script. The first one being, basically saying I put my well-being, like I take responsibility for my well-being, which is something I truly think is everyone, it should be everyone's responsibility, because you really can't put it on yourself to be the one to try to make other people feel a certain way, because you really can't. Everyone's feelings are their own responsibility, and it's kind of what the script is saying by saying I say yes to myself first. And the other line in the script that I really like and really thought it carried the connotation that I wanted is my yes is powerful and my no is peaceful, which is, it's the idea that saying yes to yourself does not mean that you're being rude, mean, or malicious to someone else. It's all done in the looking out for the well-being of everyone. Just, like I said, taking some responsibility for yourself and help, allowing yourself to rebuild that self-trust. Because every time you do something that, say yes to something that nourishes you and say no to something that drains you, you get a little boost in energy, and it's a really important thing, a really healthy thing. So thanks for tapping along with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.